Hello everybody. I just thought I would make a quick video. For those of you who remember, I was part of the subscription box with Distortions for their Monster of the Month. And I know I don't have a really nice creepy background like I was doing them before several years ago in my haunt. But the problem with it, see I'm being haunted, my cat's fluff, is that I moved several times over. And although sadly Distortions doesn't do Monster of the Month anymore, I have like about, I want to say 4 or 5 boxes maybe. I don't know how many that I'd never opened. I didn't get a chance to open. I was in the middle of moving and it's been crazy. And I know it's like years later. But I thought I'd save them for when I was a little bit more settled. I was hoping to have the haunt, but the way it turned out was I sold my house and I'm now in an apartment. I'm still surrounded by boxes. But as I come upon the lost Monster of the Month boxes, I thought that I would share them with you guys and have them see that Monster of the Month. And you didn't know what you were going to get, and I signed it for a whole year. It was so fun. I loved it. I love Distortions. These guys are amazing. Ed Edmonds, love him and his whole crew. Of course, I have to open it up with my zombie knife, right? It's only appropriate to do so. So we're going to open this one up, and I got to put it back in storage because unfortunately, again, I'm in an apartment, so I'm not really going to be able to have a haunt this year. I'm hoping next year that I'm able to find, or at least this year, find the land, develop it, and have a house built next year, maybe when the building prices go down. We can hope, right? If that works out, then oh my gosh, I have such plans to build the haunt. It's going to take a while. I don't know whether I'll have it next year or the year after. But anyway, let's open it up and see what I've got. These were always like the coolest things. And I know my FedEx guy, when I got these when I was living in Dover, Dover Air Force Base in Delaware. And my FedEx guy was always curious what was in the Monster of the Month box. So one time I actually did open it for him so he could see what they look like. And he loved it. I think he loved delivering them to me. It was pretty fun. Then of course when they saw my display that I had in Dover, oh my god, it was amazing. That was probably one of my best displays that I have done. I did a little bit when in Maine. I'm still here in Maine, but I did some, but I didn't get to go all out like I wanted to. I had a little bit of a haunt. I put a haunted cave up inside my garage, and it was cool, but I had like no trick-or-treaters because I was out in Booty Land. This one looks cool. Let's see what we got. Oh, and they all come with a little card, right? Okay, so here they are. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Oh my gosh, he's really cool. This looks like a full latex mask, and it's full because it comes down, you know, behind you. He's got a nice little point to his head. Oh, isn't he fun? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll set him aside and take a really good look at him. His eyes are like, he's almost kind of got a goofy face on him a little bit, the way he looks. They do have little eye sockets. Let's see if I can try it on. If my head's not too big or too small. Oh, there's a place. Isn't that cool? He's really neat. I don't know if you can hear me. There's nice little holes here to breathe. See, I'm picking his nose. And then there's a little mouthpiece so I can breathe and talk through my mouth. I can see the holes are up here for the eyes. I don't know. Yep, there's little ear holes too to allow for some ventilation. Oh, he's really neat. I like him. There's plenty of room in there. I don't know if you guys can hear me at all, but he's pretty cool. I like him. Nice detail as always. I like it how the eyes look like they're wet, you know. So, and he's kind of looking up. A lot of nice air holes though, and there's a little bit of an ear hole so you can hear. I'm hoping to be able to go back to Alan Hopps's class and be able to do another monster camp and make a full one. Like before we did half mask. So the half mask has like this part is bare. So then you put like a Velcro strap on it and strap it on. This is a full one, and that's what I want to do is another do a full one with Alan. But this is from Distortions. The neck was nice and great with the wrinkles and stuff like that. See the wrinkles? Okay, so let's see what his story is. They always have a nice little card that told the story. Kind of like that. There's the card. They seemed like they were on a kick when I was getting them before about these space guys. I'm really glad to see something different. So this was, oh, I always thought I was going to say like a caretaker or something he would be really great for. This is called The Caretaker of Hemlock Hill. Good name. It's a creature and story by Justin Mallory. It was released April 2016. Ooh, so you can tell this was probably one of the last few that I got before I moved, because I moved into my place in May, June. So yeah, so this was just the last few. So the story is, you come to Hemlock Hill because you and your friends did not believe the stories. You know better now. As you cower within the ruined tomb, the caretaker lurches toward you, moonlight and shadow crawling across his patchwork robe. Ooh, now he needs a robe. He drags his shovel. The blade kicks up sparks. He stops inches from where you wait to die. And when he draws back his heavy hood, you try to scream, but can only gasp. The caretaker smiles, the lines of his withered face deepening, his milky eyes somehow brighter than the moon. I'm tired, he whispers, dropping the shovel and bringing his thick fingers to his throat. As the dry flesh tears, you scream. The flesh strips away from the grinning skull like a mask, and your mind crumbles. He drapes his strangely living dead flesh across your face. Your turn, the caretaker says, crumbling into dust and bone between your feet. You get up, stumbling, his face becoming your face, your body changing, your clothes tattered. You pick up his robe, his bones falling to mingle with the bones of those who came before him. You slide into the robe and pick up the shovel, stepping from within the tomb and on to the wind-swept slope of Hemlock Hill. There are others here, your friends, trespassers, hiding. You will find them. You will deal with them. It is your job. That's fun. That's a great story. So Justin Mabry, or did I say his name? I thought it was Malloy. Sorry. Justin Mabry. He grew up in the 80s on a steady monster diet of Don Post, Distortions Unlimited, and Rick Baker. He began creating his own mask when he was 12. In 1996, he launched Night Owl Productions, ooh, another good name, and became one of the first monster makers to offer fine limited edition Halloween masks online. Today, he is creative director of Trick or Treat Studios. Ooh, I like that. And has overseen production of masks for such licensed properties as Halloween 2, Game of Thrones, and The Walking Dead. So Mabry, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Mabry sculpted the caretaker of Hemlock Hill in 2002 in tribute to the sculpting eye of Ed Edmonds. He is pleased to finally offer it for the first time through the Monster of the Month Club, where the character, now part of the Distortions family, has come full circle. Oh, that's cool. See, then it gives you a little card that tells you about it and a little bit about the creator and who wrote the story. That's really nice. I like this one. You know, he's got little pimples and stuff on him, and he's really cool. Monster of the Month. I don't know what month it was. I guess maybe April 2016? Must be. Neato, huh? Talk to you guys later. Have a fun and spooky Halloween this year. Bugs and hisses.